All right, guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at the dbrand Killswitch here for the Nintendo Switch 2, a case for your Switch 2 that is very versatile and allows you to keep the console actually with the case on, docked and everything, allows you to detach the Joy-Cons and stuff. So I've been looking forward to this because I think this is probably the best case on the market right now for the Switch 2. Full transparency, I already know that it's awesome because I've unboxed it and been using it for the last couple of days to try it out. But I put it back in the box to give you the unboxing experience so you can see exactly what it's like. You open it up, it comes in this nice, very cool packaging. I mean, dbrand does a great job. Sleek packaging makes you feel like it's premium with the hard cardboard and then just showing what the case is on the outside. You open it up here and you're presented with the case itself. You can see I've already put my game carts in, but this is what this comes with. This comes with a case, a screen travel cover case here, and then you can fit cartridges into the back itself. As you can see, those are the games that I'm currently running and playing with. Really mainly Nintendo Switch 1 games on my Switch 2, but yeah. And then it has this little elastic there to keep it covered. And then you get the actual protection here of the back shell, which is, well, you have the Joy-Con protection for both of them. And then you have the back shell, you have the dock adapter. So this goes right into your dock, and I know there was issues with the first batch of these, so I actually haven't tried this out yet. So we'll see if there's an issue live on this video with mine, with whether it gets stuck or not. But that's there. I believe they did fix those things. They also fixed, I can already tell you straight off of the bat with this one here, if you do order one of these, there's no more issues with the Joy-Cons attaching. I have the updated version, so it works great. And then you also have these, which I have not put on, which are the thumbsticks, which I will put those on. And you, if you want to, and I think I will. Oh, no, I took some of the sticky off as I was listening to that. But if you want to, you can actually cover and protect the stand on the Nintendo Switch 2. So all of those things come included in the box itself. You do have some quick start stuff here, spare adhesive. Oh, there it is. Spare adhesive as well in the box. I'll keep that in there for now. And that is the Nintendo Switch 2 Killswitch. Like I said, I've been using this for the last couple of days. It is an awesome case. It is. If you're looking for something to completely protect your Nintendo Switch 2, I would highly recommend this one. They also sent over a bunch of other things here, which is very cool. I'm going to put these on as well. Some skins. So they come, you can get this as part of the package. You get some skins on your Nintendo Switch 2. And they sent over screen protector, which this is super cool how they have the whole, this part here. I don't know what it's called, but it helps you put on the screen protector properly. So screen protector there. I'm not going to put the screen protector on because I already have a screen protector on my Switch 2. I have a matte screen protector. I do like that because it kind of gives you the anti-glare, and it's better if you want to film videos and things like that. But this is how you put on the Killswitch. So I'll just put the stand up there. It's very simple to take off, very simple to put on. You just slide the Joy-Con in like that. Boom. So that's one Joy-Con. You slide the other one in like this. And it goes right in. That's another Joy-Con. On the back side here, this is a little bit thicker than other ones that I've had. And that's why they have to give you that dock adapter, because I don't think it'll fit just with this on there. But it is very solid. Like, you can tell your Switch 2 is going to be protected. There is adhesive here at the bottom, which I have not taken off yet, but I will now. I believe that's adhesive. Yeah, it's a little tiny bit of adhesive here, just so it stays down. I've been using this for a few days now without any of the adhesive, and I've had no issues. I've had no issues with this coming off or anything. So I don't even know if you don't want to put that on there. I don't think you really have to. I think it'll be fine with it without it, but that's just my experience. Boom. It's in there like that. And then you have your Joy-Cons and you have your Killswitch. Your thing is completely protected. There's a buffer on the screen. There's a buffer here. So if it does fall like that, it's not going to break, I don't believe. And then you have the extra grip here. I do like this. This is really nice. The one thing I will say, I would say, improvement I would like to see this for maybe a future iteration would be maybe a little bit more out on the grips itself, but I can understand why they kept it like this, because it's just makes it much more sleek. It's not giving any more length to the device itself, but it is for bigger hands a little bit nicer to have your hand a little bit out like that to hit all the buttons. But I can say that I've been sitting and using this with these grips. As you can see, like your hands just go right in there. You got that finger there, and it just really wraps around and gives you a nice feel. I've been sitting and playing hours of my Nintendo Switch 2 over the last few days, and I've had absolutely no cramping. Hands aren't falling asleep, all of that stuff. It's been really, really nice. I cannot use the Nintendo Switch or the Nintendo Switch 2 in handheld mode without this, or without some sort of grip on it, simply because it's so bad ergonomics. It's just completely flat. My hands fall asleep. And why I like this case is what I was looking for. I want to still be able to detach my Joy-Con. So if I want to sit on the couch or something, or I want to put this on a table, I can still do it. Plus, because of this grip here, it is like a much better ergonomic mouse. Whereas with the flat Joy-Con, it's just not great. So it's a phenomenal case. If you're looking for a great case here, this is the one that like I would 100% recommend, as I did not put that in properly and it comes off. But yes, this is by far the best case that I've seen here for the Switch 2. And look, here's the test, right? Is it going to fall? No, it's not falling, right? It's not falling. I'm shaking it. I'm shaking it. I'm shaking it. It's coming off a little bit, but it's not falling. Like if you were seeing, and you're not really going to do that, right? Like you're going to like you're not going to shake it over and over and over again until it breaks off, right? But with the first iteration, that was actually an issue where you had the Joy-Cons falling off the Switch 2. Right now, with this new version of it, if you were wondering if they fixed it, it looks like that they have, as I've had zero issues here with any sort of Joy-Cons falling off and then my Nintendo Switch 2 crashing, which you want to protect this thing. It's a relatively expensive device here at $450. So there's that. And now if you want to protect the actual stand, you can do that as well. Comes with this. This is all brand new to me. I think this is just an additional adhesive. So you just kind of take this off. Yeah, I'll throw this on there. Why not, right? Why not protect the entire thing? I'm stupidly doing this on camera, so it may not be as good as I would like it, but that seems pretty good. That seems right in there. And now you have protection for the stand itself. So very nice. You can't really go wrong with that. And I will take these off. You want to see it with that. You're going to be able to just boom, pick these up, play, and there'll be no problems. Like it's a very well created device. One thing I will mention, as I am doing this live, if you guys were watching, this Joy-Con, the case on this was kind of sliding off a bit for a second. But one thing that's important to point out here, especially if you get this, it's not really an issue, but there is a little piece of plastic here that keeps the Joy-Con in. Make sure that when you're putting it in, it's behind that piece of plastic. When I was doing this on camera, because I was kind of not really looking very closely to it, I had to push this in over that piece of plastic. So make sure, and even with that, it still wasn't falling off with this attached. So you can tell they've definitely fixed the overall issue that they had with the Joy-Cons itself. But there we go. But there it is. There it is with the dbrand Killswitch. This is the dock adapter. And that has been an issue for as well the first iteration of these. So let's see how this works. I've not done this. Again, I'm doing this live right now on the screen for you. So that's in there. That was pretty easy. It just slides right in, as you guys can tell. It's right in there, right? Yeah, that's right in properly. I'll just make sure. Yeah, there we go. So that's in there like that. And you put this in and it'll connect to your TV and work, no problem. Can you take this off with one hand? Now, this is like, so one hand, it lifts up a bit, but it comes off. One hand, a little bit of a, you still have to hold it, yeah. So one hand, you're gonna have to still hold that down. Comes right off though, it doesn't get stuck. I was seeing videos with the first ones where like the whole thing would be stuck. Right now, obviously, because this is heavier, that does lift up, but like when you're taking it off with two hands, yeah, you're going to have to hold up and down, which I don't really think is a huge issue. Just gonna have to put a little finger here and pull up and it's off. I think previously you couldn't even do that. There were issues with it. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, this is fine. If you want to keep the case on it, works completely fine. Two hands, boom, you're off. So that is the solution for the dock adapter. I think it's pretty cool. Does it even at all fit in here? No, it won't go down at all. So put it in and you're good. You're good to go. Now, the other thing here is this cover case, which is great. Very easy to put on. I had a different one and I found that one was kind of hard. It kind of snapped in oddly. It's just simple like that. And you can throw this into your bag. You can throw this anywhere. It's going to be 150% protected. Full disclosure, I've already dropped this. Not a scratch. Nothing wrong with it. So the case does do its job. So yeah, it does very good on that. The other thing they did add, there is in the package itself, are these, oh, where'd that go? Thumb sticks, which you need as well on the Switch 2. I don't like I didn't like the Switch 1 thumbsticks. I don't like the Switch 2 thumbsticks. They went with the same ones. I wish they would have given us ones that were a little bit higher and had more travel to them. It's like, I don't know why they did that. It does like make it hard to play first person shooters and stuff. So getting these types of things onto them are almost 100% needed if you really want to have better accuracy. But yeah, these do feel great just in my hands right now initially. And then they go on pretty easily too. And then you have a little bit more control and feel to it than if you're just using the Nintendo Switch stuff there. One that comes with it. So very easy to get on there. No issues. Feels great. So that is the Killswitch. I think this is the best case right now you can get. I would highly recommend it 100%. As like I said, I've been using it for a while now, and it's been nothing but much better ergonomically to play games, and I have no worries about this thing getting damaged. Now I'm going to put the skins on so you can take a look what the skins are and how they do end up looking here on the Switch 2 stuff. I think they gave me a bunch of different ones, which is nice. I'm going to choose which ones here live that I want to put on. There's actually a whole packet here of them, which is cool. I like that. Lots of different choice here to customize your Nintendo Switch 2. So that's like the original Switch. I don't think I'll do that one. I like that. That's pretty cool. It's like hand drawn. That's right now up there as a contender. This one's cool. It actually has like some texture to it. I like that one too. That's just black. I like the see-through. I like all of these. I mean, I guess I can switch them out. I'm going to just go with this one because this was the first one that caught my eye. This may not be everybody's favorite, but I don't care. I like it. So we're going to go with this. This simple kind of sketched out version of the Nintendo Switch 2 Joy-Cons. Now, how do you install this? I feel like you just got to put it on pretty carefully. There is a video you're supposed to watch, but right now I'm rolling the tape, so we're just going to do it. We are just going to do this. Hopefully I don't mess it up. Okay, so these are pretty thick. I think they just simply go right on. Wish me luck here, guys. Wish me luck. Oh, I didn't take off the... I got to take off that guy. I'm sure people are yelling at the camera as I'm starting to do this. Take off the joystick. Okay, that seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. Yeah, there we go. Yep, everything's good. So that's pretty easy. So a little bump there. Push that down. Yeah, that's pretty easy. How's that look? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And then you put this on. So all the black around, I think, is going to be... I'm just guessing here as I'm doing. I'm pretty sure it's covered here by the actual dbrand Joy-Con cover. Remember, you got to slide it behind that piece of plastic. And yeah, it is just completely covered. So it's like you have no black part of it on. I guess you could probably, maybe it's easier to even just put on with that thing on. I didn't expect that, but now that I think about it, because it is perfectly fit for that, we'll try it with this one. I guess you probably could just put it on like that. Kind of just fits perfectly because of that. Hopefully this one is as good as, I can do this one as good as, sorry if I'm off a little camera a little bit there, but now I'm all nervous. Now I'm all nervous. I got a little piece of hair on the back of it. I'm all nervous now. You probably heard my dog barking in the background too. It's making me even more nervous. I think someone's at my door. But that person's going to have to wait because I'm doing this. There it is. So yeah, it's pretty good. So there it is. The Nintendo Switch 2. Got my skins on. Got the dbrand case. Love this thing. As I said, links. I'll put a link to this in the description. I don't have any like. I have a link with my tag on it and everything, so you can check it there. If you do want to purchase that, but yeah, it is a very, very good case if you're looking for a Nintendo Switch 2 case. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you have this. Let me know all that stuff, and I will catch you guys in the next video.